Greetings! How is everyone feeling tonight? Still feeling a little bit silly about last time saying, oh, I'm going to go into the water temple. We did not go into the water temple. It was all hot and steamy instead and volcanic. Right. Tonight, the water temple. Kind Clone Mike, welcome! Thank you for the follow. Launch the game itself very shortly, I think. Want to give folks a chance to show up. Greetings to you, Belial. How are you feeling? To be honest with everybody, I have had something of a hard week. I'm already feeling better doing this. Thank you for being here. Oh dear. Anything you feel like you can share with us? I hope your recovery goes well. What I get for trying a manual fade, I suppose. But seriously, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it has at least gone well. Oh. I'm sorry, Belial. That sounds like a terror. Xion, welcome! How are you feeling tonight? I fear we have a certain amount of faffing to do. Stuffed with too many pizza bites. I mean... worse things to suffer with, I suppose. How's the audio? Everything clear for everybody? Excellent. Well, here's hoping, Belial. The only upside is, most of the time, at least for something mechanical, the doctors seem to know what they're doing. Whew. Hope I haven't jinxed something saying that. I have indeed. In fact, when I was first thinking about doing this, there was quite an argument inside my head about whether I should do this or Link to the Past. Because I'm always not sure which of those two is my favorite. I think I mostly picked this one because it's been a lot longer since I had played this, and which I think I've demonstrated quite adequately with how terrible I've been at it most of the time. I think you're probably right, Xion. Although this one, I think, does hold up well. The fact that this was one of the very first generation of 3D games makes it look much chunkier. No, I haven't played Link Between Worlds yet. I've never had the machines that it plays on. I expect so. Heard it's really good, and well, it's got the engine of Link to the Past. Hard to argue with that. I have to say, the Link to the Past, it probably does age a great deal better. I mean, this one was one of the first of its kind. So, I mean, the camera sometimes isn't your friend. A lot of the engines of how one deals with things in this just haven't been quite figured out. It took like another game or two past this for the methodologies to be understood, be perfected or close to. Whereas with the Link to the Past, there had been many top-down 2D games before that, and they pretty well... That was sort of the magnum opus of that kind of thing at the time, rather than being particularly experimental. Now, where's that guy? Yes, indeed. And other than increasing the resolution to some extent... Yeah, other than increasing the resolution somewhat, what do you do to make a game more 2D? Well, it definitely had a remaster called Ocarina of Time 3D. Was it on the 3DS? A strange naming, since what was famous about this in the first place is that it was 3D. Ah, there he is. I see you scampering, gentlemen. Soon you shall be mine, and an oh dear that's coming for me. Yes, I don't know if that is HD or not. Oh dear. I do not like pea hats. Oh, that's not good. Possibly he goes down at the sun. Oh, another one. Is it the graphics you find primarily painful returning to, Ixion? You said earlier, didn't you, that you had a hard time returning? No, don't talk to him. There we go. You said you had a hard time returning to Oracle of Time, I thought? Did I misunderstand? Ah, so it is mostly the graphics. Have you seen the remaster? The graphics were polished a good deal for that. Found everywhere. Where am I? Just around the corner from Norman. Yes, I tend to find myself in a similar position to Belial. It's harder to the inputs for me. I was never a big AAA gamer anyway. There's a... Did I buy anything AAA back in the PS2 era? I don't know. It's actually possible that this was the last quote-unquote AAA game I ever... well, no, Wind Waker itself would have been. I got that one. I need 100, but I need 50 for the guy, or he'll be angry, and I do not want to see the angry. The last one's another time. It's unusual to get this far into a stream and Nintz isn't here. I hope they're okay. Alright, let's do the mask first. The quantity of faffing necessary today, I'm afraid. I will do my very best to faff only with purpose. The little burn stains on the wall is a rather nice touch. Oh, have you not been through Majora's? Majora's is something special. Difficult to wrap one's head around, I think, but at least was for me. It sounded a little extra creepy, but it's really good. It is good, but it is twisted and sad. And takes a great deal of very precise work. You are such a creepy guy. Just... Just have faith. Oh, that's not easy. Some rather tall order there. Let's see. What further faffing? There is indeed some further faffing. Nintz! How are you doing? I was just saying it's unusual to get this far into a stream and haven't seen you. Nope, just started, completed 2 faff tasks and a couple more to go before we really get into it. How are you feeling? Well, no one has to be here. I'm very appreciative of those of you who do show up. Oh, I feel that. Rough week with a couple of up moments, that's what I had. Anything you feel like sharing? And this is the last bit of child faffing. I don't want to do this yet. I need to set things up first. Not time yet. I know it doesn't look like it, but this is a faff reduction technique I'm doing right now. Well, both if you can, I suppose. I meant sharing about your week, but if you can provide cookies to the class, I'm sure they'd be happy with that. Although I do also want to know what kind they were. Pumpkin cookies. Now we do this. No? I've read about it a few times, but I actually was one of the many, I think, who invented that when we were little. Sure, why not? Get engaged to everybody. Concerningly direct from the cow. Works rather well, doesn't it? Hello, Hoshi and Nate, welcome! Yes, 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 let's go. Alright, let me see. Empty one anyway. Okay. Leave the child faff is complete. I think I did manage to get the song last time, right? Ah, good. I have all of the non-teleport songs. That's odd. Why didn't that work the first time? Cuckoo cheesing? now... withdraw the Sword of Puberty from its pedestal. Whoever draws this sword first shall be gifted with inexplicable chest hair and other bodily changes. Now a little more faffing. Laura's Fountain. Followed by the mini dungeon there. This spot here is creepy, but it gets extra creepy when you realize these are actually the townsfolk. 8 English? Je peux jouer en français un peu, s'il vous plaît? That's not the Zora way. This is the Zora way. English! Well, I can't argue with that. If ever there is a language that has committed crimes, it's that one. Oui, c'est français. Unlike some goat moms, je viens du Canada, so a certain amount of français is unavoidable. Well, this certainly saves some time. Am I hearing the crunchy crunch noise? The French language annoyed you when you tried to go grocery shopping? I admit I can believe French has the capability of doing that, but what did it do in particular? Oops. So here's a very silly story. When I was really, really tiny, it's like so young that it was appropriate for me to be watching Sesame Street. Just on one occasion, which incidentally has been around for a long time, on one occasion I happened to catch, rather than the Canadian version, which has French segments, because it's Canadian, I happened to catch the American one, which instead had Spanish segments. And I was so confused because I didn't know what that was or what it was doing. Like, why does it sound so different? It's not the language, is it? Where's the crunch, crunch, crunch? Crunch, crunch, crunch? Ah. Never mind. What spiders do I have so far anyway? Oof. That's an unpleasant thought. Check my pocket to see how many spiders there are. 22! Pocket full of spiders. Of course, most people don't carry around any spiders in their pockets. Spider's Link, of course, carries thousands and was an outlier and shouldn't have been counted. tiny goblin brain. Is that a spider in your tunic, or you're just happy to see me? ¿Por qué no les dos? That one was Spanish. It's also a meme. I took some German classes way back when. It wasn't too bad, and a lot of it didn't stick, but I do remember the professor, and it was a professor, it was at university. Get up on the... Said that I had a native-sounding accent for it. Apparently I specifically sounded Austrian. Which is funny, because it turns out that's like the German equivalent of the Deep South, as far as the way the accents sound to the native speakers, so... Kind of funny. Me speaking German going, Wie geht's es Ihnen? Apparently sounds to a native German speakers going, Howdy, y'all! Oh, so it sort of ended up looking to you like everything required you to be bilingual to even read the label? Yes, I can imagine that being a pain in the butt. Okay, here we go. Ow. I remember what these guys... Oh. I do not care for those guys at all. Okay. Yes, well, I've never been a fan of that particular trick, the weapon, Here. Focusing on this giant thing, and I've forgotten what I was saying. Ability for it to break? What's the phrase for that? It's escaped my brain. Are there multiple languages written on things in South Korea? Oh, that's interesting. Yes. I have not traveled nearly as much as I would really like to. Which means I've only been to a country that doesn't speak significant amounts of English once. And... that was a few years ago when I briefly visited Argentina, which was quite interesting. But yeah, it's, everything's Spanish, but I don't speak Spanish. Well, I have always heard... Oh dear. I've always heard that English was considered trendy, like a design choice in much of Japan. It seemed very funny. It was as though in English everything had been designed by weeaboos and has Japanese on it for no reason. Care for that. Oh yes? That's fascinating, Hoshi. What languages? Korean, obviously. So you're saying you'd like me to collect the blue fire and do something unnatural with it, Navi? Japanese, Korean... Oh, that makes good sense. Yes, well... I remember there was a... I don't know if it's still up, but there used to be a website called Ingrish that was all about those interesting translations. It's not like the reverse doesn't happen. Oh, you. Oh! I hate that. Oh well. Right. And I wish I had more time. I like learning languages. I just haven't gotten very far in most of them. Play that game down there, you go ahead. That's nothing to do with me. Not really my problem if you're going to sit down there by yourself and go... or whatever that sound is. I forget, what are those things called? Sealed with a keys. Aya! I thought, what was your name? Your game. The horrible noises that I made because I am actually a very silly monster indeed. Getting away. Kamikaze bats is just a strange thing, and bloody everywhere in here. Let's see. Special in here that uses this? No. Zombie growl. What game are you playing that I briefly joined as part of, Vince? Must remember these. A kiss is a kiss. Oh good, that's the easier one. Well, it's good to know if things go very wrong, I have a job ahead of me as a Dark Souls zombie. Aha! Here you are. I usually prefer the hookshot too. Just sometimes they move so fast, and I think you weren't here last week, Ixion, when I did a very, very, very bad run in the Fire Temple, and the Keese earned my enmity forever. How many times they knocked me into the pits. I mean, I wonder if that's a defining that's not a zombie game thing, Vince, because you play as one. It's not a zombie game. Yeah, I sort of got in the habit of at least half the time using the arrows on them, just because then it's harder for them to get away, and I do not want them to get away. I wish them to cease. I haven't. Would that be a useful thing to do, do you think, Nate? I'm always wondering what people would like to see. I'm just sort of babbling commentary at this point, which, I mean, at least that's a fairly popular thing to do. Well, here's an obscure opinion, Nins. I would suggest that of all the media out there, the Chosen Undead are most like the zombies in the Thriller video, because those are the only zombies that dance regularly. Dark Souls through the night. Slidey block puzzles. He hates them, precious. Well, the hookshot is my usual favorite tool of all throughout all of the franchise. Ah! Bats! Interesting. Well, maybe I'll set up a channel for that. I don't have a channel that would be specifically appropriate for it right now, but it's not a terrible idea. Climb. No, I do not wish to climb. Grab. There we go. The chunk. Now I wish to climb. Yes, well, I have been recording them, even if I don't have the kind of following yet that would make Twitch keep the recordings. I have my own. And I need to start saying something very silly in this one in order to have some kind of something. Some clips to make. At least last one time I got to have a clip resulting from our brief discussion of eating people. Because that happened, you see. I don't know why it happened, but it did. That it did. That it did. And excellent music, especially with the difficulty of having to make 12 songs whose first bars were only taken from, like, 5 notes. It wasn't even a zombie noise. It was supposed to be one of those lizard guys, but... No, don't go in down there. Oh. Really? You didn't think that maybe it would be a bad idea to leap down that? Is this right back at the beginning? Oh my. Oh, good. I'll start building up my brand of being Toriel who makes crazy noises, I guess. What we're doing. Hadn't intended to do that, but, well... Shot to the nostrils. ASMR, huh? I mean, the concept of zombie ASMR is pretty funny by itself. Like, people would find it really comforting to just turn on a channel and listen to it constantly going, brains, all night. I sincerely hope I have not. I do not wish to be a new Pornhub niche. And I know for a fact that just Toriel alone is not a new Pornhub niche, because it's not new. I've seen things. I find them concerning. Up we go. Really? Ah! Oh, he hates it in here so much. There's two of these, isn't there? Gollum ASMR. Oh dear. Just...
Nasty hobbits. He hates them precious.
just all night. I'm sure they're unrelated, but the idea that Gollum ASMR is someone's core memory, that's just a sentence that wouldn't have made sense 20 years ago, would it? Crank? I haven't even heard crank used that way. Oh, yes, missing the ice with the fire. That's a horror memory. Oh.
He cranks the 90s precious, yes, he does.
Oh. No, Fortnite is on my list of games that gets the general attitude of, on second thought, let's not go there. It is a silly place. Okay. I wonder if they know that it's slang for a certain kind of drugs. It is sad to me that there are 9-year-olds who know slurs. Not surprising, you'll notice. Just sad. Oh, that was completely wrong. Here. First, I guess. Slide! I hope this is it. Oh, good. I don't care about the airborne rupees. Rupees are easy to come by. That guy would like to start some things. Make your noise again. Go on. There it goes. I do not care for edgelord culture. As they're all trying to impress each other with such horrible things they can say, and oh, look, I know 8 words for insulting people from a certain race. Oh, good. I know 12 words. What an excellent thing to make a competition out of. Oh, is the bad puppy in here? It's the bad puppy room. Surely it was supposed to take more than one hit to take him down. I feel a little guilty about that. Like, it's... You should have been... more difficult. Now, if you've been here all this time, why weren't you helping? And now the Serenade of Water. Notable for, if memory serves, being the only one that has 5 notes instead of 6. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Well, maybe usually, but in this particular case, the childish mind got sealed into suspended animation for 7 years. Didn't have a chance to do a lot of growing up. It is a notable bit of trivia, but on the other hand, also feels like if you tried to use it anywhere, people would respond to you as though they were 9-year-olds on Fortnite. Yeah, you could walk away. Just walk. Like, there's no need to... Every time you see Shake, you know he's gonna blow a nut. Oh well. Oh, I missed that. That's, even by my standards, that's terrible. I can but applaud it. Klung. Can't believe I missed that. My pun game is dropping, and it's just terrifying. Hammer and not boots. The not boots was the important part. This is one of those quality of life changes they made for the DS version, that you could actually assign the boots to a button and turn them on and off easily. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Okay. Oh, I went the wrong way. Nope, not yet. Not done yet. I need a little bit more blue fire. What's the deal with that thing? I wonder if you're an impressive groupie. Maybe I'll try to get that. Nope, 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 nope. This is the room with the relatively accessible stuff. Nope, just 5. Okay. That ice sure grows back fast. Get a refrigerator with that. Instant cursed ice. Ah, I've gone the wrong way again. This room is terrifying. It's following me now. Well, good. One is pleased to be of service. And if that service involves shooting a bat up the nostrils with a hook shot, well, we live but to serve. Here you go. Was it good for you? This time I'm going to put it away in the hopes of avoiding any accidental drops, because that one I'm trying to carry to King Zora. Alright. So, further to the whole French thing from earlier, something I was going to mention at the time. There's a multiplayer game that I really, really like. Is an indie game called Monaco. I think the full name is Monaco, What's Yours Is Mine. So it's a little cute little heist game. And I've recently been playing with other Canadians, but I used to play this with a group of friends, and all the rest of whom everyone in the group except me was American. The interesting thing about this game is it is actually set in the Principality of Monaco, which primarily speaks French. Which meant that all the few voice samples that were in the game, all the NPCs, all the guards, they all spoke French. And this wound up being very funny to me because we'd be playing the game, and I was the only one who could understand what the guards were saying. Now, they weren't saying anything particularly deeply meaningful. It was all stuff like, "What was that? Oh, I guess it was nothing. Ah, too bad. Stop, thief!" You know, the usual sort of thing you'd expect from generic guards in an NPC game, but it's still... This better be close enough. I don't want to have to go back for more. There we go. Hello, your vaguely froggish kingship. I guess when you're the king of the fish people, you just learn to tell that people can't breathe underwater by glancing at them. He's right. Just look at Link's neck. It's free of gills. Free of gills. Nearly done here. There is... Memory serves one more small bit of faff yet to be done. And then, actually the water temple. Lub. I mean, it makes sense for the game, but as a construction, these are strange boots. What were these for before? Were they usually used in concert with the Zora tunic, or were they usually used in concert with gentlemen who'd angered the local organized crime syndicate? No, I want the not those. There we go. Kokiri. It says Kokiri boots. Why would... Those shouldn't fit anymore. I don't think I can use those. Oh, that's right. If the next stop is the temple, just go right there. Okay. No. Not yet. I'm gonna do one more thing, just in case. Nope, that's fire. I've forgotten. My old lady memory. Minuet of Forest. Okay, up left, of course. Sure, let's save. Some faffing is done. Be good not to do that again. Okay. Congratulations. You've become an issue. Quite enough of that. Came here because this is the easiest accessible that I'm aware of fairy fountain, like from a warp. There we go. What do you think, chat? Should I just get rid of the milk and proceed and get a third fairy, or just hang on to the milk for now and use it as needed? Alright, that's a vote for chug the milk and grab a fairy in the in the then coated with slowly souring residue bottle, I suppose. Any other opinions on the matter? Good. In that case, it shall be done. Should do it? Yes. Three fairies. Ah. Oh, then we can go straight there from there, can't we? Yes, milk, it does a body good, but not as much good as a fairy does. Okay. Bow chicka bow wow? I don't know how you use fairies, but I was sort of thinking of them as a healing item. I suppose that's a sort of healing. never did quite understand what that thing is even supposed to be. The fish sculpture? Yeah, it does depend on the ferry. A gerbil in a bottle, the worst police song. Okay. From here on out, we should just get used to being confused. This is the one that... yes. Crossing there requires the long shot, which is, of course, the treasure in this place. Indeed. Blob. Oh, the lanterns. And I'm sure those will work well down here. Ruto. Now, what does that reaction mean? Like, Link knew that Ruto was here. Shake said so. What was the shock? That she remembered the being kids thing? Or that she expects to hold you to it? Or that she isn't shaped like a child now, I suppose? Yep, frozen. The whole thing needs to be rebooted. Actually, your dad's unfrozen now. If you allowed me to speak, that information could be passed along. Shocking doll. Hey now, let's not be so down on monsters, please. Check out the gills on her. That looks suspicious. Okay. Ah. Mine. All mine. Some more arrows. We grant you the map early because without it you are completely doomed, rather than just mostly doomed. No. If there's one thing in this place that I have never quite managed to understand, it's the fight with Dark Link. Like, I've done it, but I've never had a coherent understanding of how I've done it. It's always just sort of flail until he's gone. No, no, no. That's a hooky McShot. There we go. I learned this trick from a bat. Really? Come on. This isn't a difficult puzzle, but I think it should take a little longer for these to go away. Come on. Just lining yourself up at this is not actually easy. Took long enough. I hope what's in there is something I care about. It's clams. Oh, come on. Why is that not working? There. Good lord. Do not like huge nasty clams. I do not like them, Sam I am. Well, I think we already robbed Rudo. Still got the... Well, actually we don't. We left the result of that in the temple, but... If I did rob Bruto, it'd probably just count as payment for services rendered. Down here, but all things the stallion. Hooray. Well done, me. Oh well. At least that solves the Tektite issue. How do I get back up there? Straightforward. Remember if there's any point in being in here just at the moment. Not in the usual way. Alright, let's go clear that down. See what's useful down there. I'm not talking enough. It's so annoying in here. At least here's the thing I'm supposed to be getting. Get another... No iron boots, although what Link ends up doing is certainly not sleeping with the fishes. Well, unless that situation with Ruto works out, I guess. Oh dear. Well, I have to get some jokes right. I mean, let's face it, everything about the entire Ruto situation is pretty fishy. Ugh. Okay. Hey, that's not suspicious at all. Legitimately not half as suspicious as what Ixion said, but okay. That's good too. Voici les chausseurs du blob. Take that, you pot. Okay, I think that was all 4 rooms on this level. Maybe. Not too bad a start so far, I think. 2 keys up. The bottom done. I do think I have to go in there next. Oh, thank you very much. It's really so much to ask to be able to grab onto a platform halfway up there and... Here we are. Yes, I know. So does anyone have any other suggestions for what they'd like to see? I know that I'm going to be reading as well soon, and I was wondering if I should just switch to that on the Sunday schedule, or if it would make more sense to like, do that on Wednesdays. Something. What do you all think? I'm toying with whether or not to do this other thing on a different time. That would mean I would still be doing this for Sundays. I mean, it wouldn't be... Wouldn't be too long before I would run out of this. I mean, not making too bad a headway at it. As far as major temples go, this is water. After this, there's Shadow and Spirit. And then Ganon. Oh, that's right. You weren't here when I was announcing. I am planning to read a story, specifically The Wizard of Oz. The original L. Frank Baum's The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Nope, I have to refresh my memory. What's on the other side? Yes. And it will be interesting for me, because I haven't actually read that version myself. Although I, like most people, well, most older people, have seen the movie at least a couple of times. I mean, one difference I know is there is the ruby slippers. They're not ruby originally, they were silver. That would be fun. I would like to do Hitchhiker's Guide, but that's a little hinkier in terms of whether there are people out there that would get mad about it. Given that The Wonderful Wizard of Oz is now 124 years old, I think that's comfortably outside the realm of people will be able to complain about it. There we go. I may at some point be able to read some more recent things. It'll really depend on what the authors have said about whether they're okay with that. And I mean, obviously, I can read my own stories. Hitchhiker's Guide winds up being a little problematic for the simple reason that, sadly, Douglas Adams is dead. Which means there's no way to know what his opinions on these things are. There's just an estate. And an estate that's making money from something is probably not going to be so friendly with those things. I think the counterexample to that, is Neil Gaiman, who, if memory serves, has been on record saying he doesn't mind people doing that sort of thing. Oh yes, sadly the Hitchhiker's Guide does fit my vibe well. I was trying to shoot for a slightly different vibe than that for the streaming, but I fear you're absolutely right. That's not good. Oh, good. Aha! I made it back to where I already was. Well done, me. Okay, that's all that is. Very good. How will I ever get there? Oh, good. That's handy, at least. I forgot there was spikes down here. Oh well, what's a little stroll among the spikies? Okay. Does it work underwater? Oh, it does. Oh, I have the long shot to do that one. These, on the other hand, I got a complimentary ass. Don't understand that, but, thank you. I hope. Ow. That was a little unfair. Welcome to die. Oh. Oh, that's a reach. That's such a reach. Are you suggesting you are the complimentary ass? Entrance, I believe. Oh, yes. Yes, that's true. Ah, this room. I've been not looking forward to this room for some time. Whew. Ah! Well, at least I can manage in here. Still one key short. And I can't hit the spider. A most grumpful situation. Okay. Let's see, from here if I go east, be able to get to something. Be a key. Is that? I'm back at it from a different direction now. I don't know. I've been told things like that too, Nins, and pretty sure they weren't insulting me. South exit 2F. Okay. No. That's better. It's this one. Ah, wonderful. Okay, so I guess none of that. F. No, the 1F East egg. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That was the exploding place, so... How do I get the water to go back to the bottom? Should double check that's even what the problem was. Ah. Last. Yes, it was this. That's it. That's what I'm trying to get. Oh, that's terrible. Ah! I'll bomb you all! Not even. There you are. That. Yes, I know. Ah! universal anarchy. It's just for places that deserve it. Oh. Ah! Ooh. Anarchist butterscotch cinnamon pie sounds rather good. Okay. Try this again. Things following me. That's not good. Here we go. And now it's time for the earth-shattering kaboom. All of that for a key. Anarchist snail pie. That's what I have never actually made. Snail pie. I might one day. I mean, it's essentially he shows escargot. We blub ever upward and onward. I think this was the way to the next fair. Tektites, tektites. I have, honestly, it's nothing special either way. Just little, slightly chewy pieces of meat. Don't really taste like anything special. I think they mostly have to put it in an interesting sauce to get any reasonable flavor at all. Yes, it was. Okay, now we'll actually be able to go through on the other side. You go away. You go away. You get a hook shot to the face, and you get a hook shot to the face. Everyone gets a hook shot to the face. Up and down, up and down. The one on the wall, I can't get it. Oh, really? It's too far away. Have to get the long shot for that. Too much Tektite. Well, I've tech loosened it. No, don't. Oh, really? Why? Why did you do that? Oh, where even is the way up again? Oh, really? Where is the way up? Well... Maybe the weirdest thing is then you have to take out your frustrations on Link. Well, a version of him. By the time you get there, you have the frustrations. You have the frustrations. This is really another one of those, who builds these things? The temple is supposed to be for... They're worshipping something! What are we worshipping here? said it before and I'll say it again. I do not like the like. So... So this is that room, and Dark Link is here. There he is. I don't get to do that trick. Anyone has suggestions for this, I'm open. Into the face. That doesn't look like a thing. But there we go. Once again, I have defeated Dark Link, and once again, I don't really have any understanding of how I've done it. And here we have the direly earned long shot. Alright. I dinned him right in the face several times. I don't know. Let's save. I'd rather not do any of what I've done in this temple so far again. No hearts or anything in here, is there? Oh, oh, there's that. Mandoed? Sort of hit him with my face a lot? I don't know. Oh. Vortexes. I don't like vortexes. No! Oh, that's gonna cost me a fairy. It's reasonably possible, Nins. Oh well. Well, that's why we brought 3. Oh well. Yeah, I knew you meant the Mandalorian, I just wasn't sure what you meant by that. You might well be the youngest one here, Nins, I'm not sure. Really? Ugh. What the? That's interesting. Can I escape this? Oh! Well then. That was useful. More than a bit battered, yes. Ah, the general Mando kicks butt but ends up beaten to crap. Yep. Oh, come on. Good lord. And there were arrows there, but they disappeared because they fell down there. Lord almighty. No, no, that way, that way. Ah. You know, I had been feeling earlier like maybe the water temple got a bad rep, like it's not that bad in here, and I had forgotten this part. And now I have to go back to, no, everyone that has deemed this place horrible all this time was absolutely correct. No, don't go down there. Why did you go down? I've got some opinions about this, but they're full of words that I don't like to say on stream. Yes, Nance, words like heck and frick, but the spicier versions. Oh, I saw that. Ha-ha! Suddenly I'm feeling better about this. Okay. Get over there. See if I can walk it. Come on. Oop. Ah, that'll be quite enough of that. At least I didn't have to do that 4 or 5 times like in the fire temple. Which spot is this? Oh, we're here again. Okay. It's alright. This is the sort of environment that drives Goat Mom to goat drink, I promise you that. Ooh, I should try to make a cinnamon butterscotch shooter or something. That would be really nice. It's, perhaps butterscotch schnapps and Goldschlager. Well, that would be really nice, actually. Controls are not your buddy in this game. It would be an interesting idea and very enjoyable, Nintz, but I don't know if Toby does cooking. In fact, I have a suspicion he just threw 2 flavors together, an idea, and now the world is filled with recipes for the cinnamon butterscotch pie, including mine, which I of course think of as the right one. Let's see. South on 2F. Yes. Oh, right, it's you. Sarn it. Mm-hmm. Actual entrance, isn't it? Ah, there. Splash! Ugh. Leave us not compare those two. No, 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 no. I think at this level I need to go to the bottom, don't I? South to where Root originally was. Yeah, that sounds right. I was kind of thinking of that one game in Wind Waker, where you're basically playing a sort of one-player battleship, and every time you miss, the guy who's running the game goes splash. Would have been the right way. It truly is a long, tiring temple. Not much left. Trying to work my way to one last treasure chest. Yep, there is only 2 from 1 as well. Okay. The moment. All right. You just know that a million years ago at Nintendo, there was somebody... How rusted Link's toes are! They've been in the iron boots half this time and underwater. Nothing there. Sunny, welcome! How are you feeling? Welcome, Mercury! Pleased to see you here. And I now have to say, no, I disagree with you. It's not unfairly maligned. I actually came in here thinking exactly the same thing. It's actually not so bad. It's not unfairly maligned. And then I encountered some things and had to go back to, no, this was fairly maligned. The maligning had some good points to make. How are you feeling tonight, Mercury? Oh, come on. Get... Not that. Ah. Only if I forget some of the things I had to do to beat it. Which is plausible. I'll give you that. It's plausible. It's what happened before. Oh, this is hard to adjust with any sort of precision. There we go. Such strange skills one picks up in these things. Tech-type sniping. Okay. Alright, but now let's go down there and have a look. That looks explodable. Big old rock. How do they get these in here anyway? They just bring in huge sliding boulders and then build the whole temple around them? No? Oh, that's weird. Well, pull it back, I guess. Oh, I see. It should go the other way. Alright. Boulder, boulder, in my face. Boulder, boulder, take your place. Carefully fitting in this hall. I wish you weren't here at all. How's everyone feeling now? Especially newcomers? Mercury replied. Sunny did not. More templates. Now let's try it. I'm sure complicated platforming won't be difficult with this control set. Oh well. That went about as well as I expected it to go. Another little save then. Well, barring the time it took, that actually improved things. Allergy-laden day? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, well, at least there's a point in shooting it with the long shot or the hook shot, because then it grabs the token. Where am I when I... Oh, damn. Don't like those guys at all. You missed my... Truly. You're kidding me. After all that. Lord Almighty. This is the kind of thing that makes the detractors of this temple have a point, you see. Because I only came to this section because I thought, well, I've got the long shot now. Let me see if I can check out what was behind that one. It looked like there was another treasure of some sort. Rather than going straight to changing to the next level, so I could do the other one that I had to go through, which I'm pretty sure was the key that's supposed to go in that door. It's like, ah! It is the repetitious backtrackingest mother tracker of all of them. Normally I'm used to stopping my stream now, like at around this time, but I can't. Because we're here and we're doing this. The temple grips me. It tasks me. It tasks me and I shall have it. Gosh, my arm's getting a little crampy holding the controller. Okay. This time, this should work. Well, I've just accidentally diced Link into many small pieces. Rest in peace, I suppose. Here. Oh, yes, I can. Probably. Here we go. Whee! I hope I can get back there. Instead of tech-tight sniping, I'm trying to conserve some arrows. Come on. Lobster-looking weirdos? No. Raise. Close to having it. Ah. This better be worth it, whatever it is. I have a bad feeling it might be rupees. In which case it'll be completely useless because I'm full. That's 10 hours, yes. No, I mean whatever's in the treasure chest I've been fighting to get to. Oh, it's the big key. See, at least that means it's worthwhile. I forgot that was a thing. Alright. Alright, I'm okay with that. I know we need this. Getting full on those. Gosh. All the fairies in here. Okay, well, I'm ready to be done in this area. I think we can finally go for that boss. What's so bad about a chest that gives you 10 arrows and a link to the past? Damn. There we go. That was 15 arrows. Is that like half as shoutable again? Not too much left now. We have... Yes, all the chests, nothing left but the boss. More fun. Now this place is certainly a place. Let's see, that's the middle level? I am completely scrambled now, and I don't remember how to get to the other location with the musical panel that'll bring it all the way up. This is clearly not it. So let's step on spikes. Let's all do a big spike dance part. That's not what spike heels mean, and I should know. Okay. Oh, this temple. I should shout some fair malignments upon it. The oversensitivity of this controller, it could be an issue in here. But we'll see. Wow, it's really generous with those fairies. I'm full up though. Really generous with those fairies. Just give me 4 in a row. Right. Let me see, is there a non-dumb way to do this, or do you just have to time everything lovely? That was it. Morpha! If memory serves. It's abnormal water. For quenching your abnormal thirst. New from your local beverage company. I'm coming to get you. How do you say boo in underwater blobbies? Hey! Oh dear. Where are you, Nucleus? Okay. Uh-oh. Hey! Now that... Okay, that was not fair. It didn't make that tentacle. Ah, darn. Fortunately, fairies. Oh, no, 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 no. Out of the water. Stop staring at it and get out of the water. Good lord. Everything's so much harder than I remember. There we go. Finally! Yeah. Exactly. Whew. That was well earned. Ruto. One day they're going to name a village after you. He's always shocked by that. It's like, at this point you know her. You must be used to it. Fish waifu, I worry. I've seen Zelda many times. She keeps cross-dressing at me and throwing a nut on the ground. It is a deeply strange habit, actually, but she's okay. Well, for everybody. Good, it's back to being a lake again, rather than a somewhat glorified puddle. No, not that time, huh? Sploosh! Aha! This will be the last bit of faff before I complete for tonight, but it's a good one, you have to admit that. And now we save with, hopefully, the much maligned, but accurately, water temple put to bed. Oh, that was a long one tonight. Oh, even my shoulders don't like the water temple. Good heavens. The problem, I think, isn't really that it's so much bad as it goes around and around a little too much. The ideas are good, but it just drags. Hence, this now being a half hour longer than any other stream I've done. Exactly, it's too much. And admittedly, in this case, I did also do its, like, its appetizer temple. The one with the surprisingly swiftly gone white wolfos. Oh. But I think that is definitely going to be a good place to stop for tonight. Thank you all so very much for being here. I really appreciate it. You definitely made my night, and after a week like this, I've rather needed it. So thank you all so much. It is a beautiful room. I don't know what I did. I just somehow the Wolfos went down with one hit, and it's like, what did I do? And I'm always happy to have you here, Nins. Thank you so much. So, I think that's it for now. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. You've made this worth doing. Good night, everybody.